interior buildings now, I can actually like literally customize a base if I want to, or well, plural, I can customize bases if I want to. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Very curious on where that's gonna go. Okay, so like I have this challenge planned out for the Long Dark where I have to start off in a specific area on the map. I'm thinking probably Desolation Point, and I have to explore every single area in the region. I have to basically unlock it. Has to be documented in order for me to then unlock a neighboring region. And I have to do this until I unlock the entire map. And the last place that I unlock, I am then locked to that region. And then I have to do cartography and map out that entire region and go backwards. That's kind of the challenge. That's the plan. It'll be really interesting. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a very different way to play the game, like in a region locked way. So that's gonna be neat. It'll be a good time.
Alright then, I'm back by the way.
Welcome back, Dom. You play chill games sometimes, because yeah, definitely take care of your wrist safety, man. Those are important. Also, Dom, by the way, share chat is. Oh wait, unless you already fixed share chat.
Yep, I brought it back. Yeah, apparently when Stardew crashes on for you, it also cancels out the share chat now. So the Stardew Valley crashes are having like more consequences than before. It's like, oh, this is weird.
Oh, that's so rough. Okay, yeah. So it definitely does seem like it's either like a connection issue, like it affects like the actual user's connection in general, or it's a port issue, which I think is probably more likely the second one. I just don't know to what capacity and like what port exactly that it's affecting. But regardless of what it is, it sounds like it's a shared port. I'm gonna have to figure it out because I mean it is kind of funny because it's just like how like Stardew Valley of all things affects things on such a wide scale.
Yeah.
Past the game itself, that's a little silly, and it does kind of put a smile on my face. But also, I need to figure out how to fix it.
Yeah. Have you tried going to like the Steam community page, see if anyone has similar experience on this?
No, not yet. I haven't tried going to the Steam page. I've just been mainly going through Google searches and forums for the time being. I'm also going to try doing a bit of a shot in the dark, sending a message over to Concerned Ape, see if I could possibly get a response on that. The reason being is he's very involved in the multiplayer development part of it, but also is aware that because it was the last thing and it was probably the most rushed thing, that there are probably issues with it, and he also communicates with the community quite a bit. So
nice.
It's not guaranteed, but there is a probability that he may actually respond. So I'll give it a try just to see.
Okay.
Because who knows? Maybe there is like a solution to it, and like kind of like what I'm looking into is a little bit more specific, a little bit deeper than what most people will probably like Google search. So it probably isn't something very commonly that pops up. It's probably an error that people have, but they're just articulating it differently. For me, it's like I kind of have a general sense of the problem and how to reproduce it in like a specific technical way. So I guess it would make more sense for me to like communicate that with someone who better to talk to than a dev or the dev. So we'll see. Because it is affecting like multiple things. It's affecting Discord, and now we know it affects share chat. It affects the game itself, and I noticed that through Steam, for whatever reason, it almost looks like it's running like a micro patch every time that it happens. I noticed it just now, like the last time that
weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's also why I kind of want to reach out to the dev, because I'm pretty sure that's a bug. I don't think it's supposed to do that. It could be one of those things where it thinks it's supposed to send a packet, but it's like it doesn't actually send anything, or it's just like
could be trapped in a loop of constantly updating.
It thinks it needs to push something, and so it's like, you know how like sometimes when you're playing a game and all of a sudden everything stops working because a patch has been pushed out. So then everybody has to
Yeah,
leave and like wait for Steam
yeah,
to like push the update out. It's almost like
right.
it's almost like it thinks it's supposed to push something out, but there's nothing to push.
That
But it
that
stops
would
everything because yeah,
right. That would explain the regularity of this because it's almost like it's on a timer. So
yeah,
it's almost
exactly.
like it's like the multiplayer basically. It's been updated, but doesn't know it's been updated, so it's constantly looking for an update. And every time it checks for an update, it shuts down. And yeah, so we get stuck in a regular loop of disconnect because it's not flipping a bit. It's not setting a variable from like no, not updated to updated. Yeah, it's probably something ridiculously simple, like it's not flipping a 0 to a 1 properly, to stop
Yeah,
itself. Oh, okay. And then the more support thing is probably just how it goes about looking
yeah,
for the update or something like that. Um,
yeah. It's
hmm,
probably something really simple. Like if it is on that level, it should be a really simple solution of just like specifying a statement. Um,
yeah,
uh, while it's actually running, not even on launch, just like while it's running, like having it do like a constant check, running a statement, um, like probably for like some variant of an or statement, and that would probably fix it most likely, if that's what it is. But I would have to actually see what's going on. Like maybe I could even tell from my end, like if I can get access to a log, I might be able to tell on my end, just like looking at it, like what happens when those happen. Actually,
hmm,
I might be able. You know what? Maybe I'll test that in my own time, or like I'll just have log open, like if I can get access to it, have log open, try to reproduce the issue, and see what shows up, when it happens. Because I think I'm starting to have a strong suspicion as to what's happening, and now I'm just fascinated. I'm just fascinated. I just want to know how it works, like what's happening behind the scenes.
yeah. You're not even angry, you're just depressed.
Oh no,
That's not
Stardew
from.
crashes. We lost the other chat. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. It's just
Yeah,
like everything
ironically,
like goes
yeah.
down. It is kind of silly though when it does happen. I do think it's a little bit amusing because like
Yeah,
everything just goes down for the both of us, and like we like it's all it kind of feels like a sci-fi moment where like we lose communications, like everything is like down, like nothing is operational, and we're like trying to communicate with each other. It's like Dom, can you hear me? Come in, come in. It's like everything is dark. What do we do?
oh no.
And
We've
then
lost you
and
on
then this
re-entry to low orbit. Oh no.
yeah, and then the slow boot up. It's like the low dim light of the emergency power comes on. It's like come in, can you hear me? It's like yes, I can hear you. What's going on? I don't know what's happening on my end. Yeah, nothing is working on my end either. Oh, it's so great. I don't know why my mind went there, but it's very sci-fi-esque, and that was neat.
Clearly it's aliens. Clearly aliens have embedded code into Stardew Valley. They're using it to spy on us. There we go. That's the
Oh, it
true
makes so much
explanation.
sense. Everybody has Stardew Valley. It's the perfect game.
Taking everything down with me, Stardew. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
on the outside, it's a cozy game, but in reality, yeah, it was the most violent game imaginable towards everything else.
You
Stardew
die in
Valley is the
Stardew, you die in real life.
it's Stardew Valley beyond area of software. Yeah, it's all nice to you, the user, but the other software, yeah, pulls out the knives. Like, how dare you have Discord running same time as me?
How
Uh,
dare you?
I
But
really
yeah,
wish.
it's really
Do
fun.
you remember the OS? The OS stands, like the personifications of the operating systems.
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah, they
Oh
fell
my
out of favor,
gosh.
but man, I wish they would come back because those were so good. There was so much geeky, computer humor in some of those comics, like some of the puns they made. Um, the Microsoft server. Since server in Japanese sounds like sabu, and sabu
Uh-huh.
sounds like fish, so the OS for servers was drawn as like a tuna girl.
Oh, wait, that's cute. Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah,
Oh, I want that back. Wait, that's so cute.
Yeah. Well, the pinnacle of the design was Windows 2000. Windows 2000, aka 2K10. She was known as the dependable woman. She had
Uh-huh.
glasses, office lady. She was the leader of the group because Windows 2000, like in its time, Windows 2000 was the best operating system that Microsoft ever produced. Now, until Windows 7, I would say Windows 7 probably beats 2000. But it's
Mm-hmm.
close. It's close. But when I stuck with
They're
2000. I
both
never
really
got
good.
XP. I always just went with 2000 because it was so much better. Like XP is actually depicted as kind of um, as kind of an airheaded, airhead with large boobs to kind of show how XP was bloated. And there,
Mm-hmm.
ME Tan is like the short green haired girl who just causes chaos and destruction. Because Windows ME was absolutely abysmal. Um, let's see. Oh, I got a broken trident now. Okay, comes from the sea,
Oh,
but
I
it's
don't know what
still
that
sharp.
is.
That's interesting. Okay, it's a dagger. Apparently, it's a dagger weapon. Hmm. Um, but then, oh yeah, 95. It was, yeah, 95 was treated like she was older than 2K10, Windows 95. But, she was portrayed as like, oh, she's like the nice, kind housewife. But in reality, she actually was like a war criminal because she was portrayed as like the operating system that slaughtered the Apple operating systems and like just
Oh my
completely destroyed
god.
the land of Apple. That was like exceptionally cruel. And so if you annoy her, like she would flip out, like pull out her naginata and be like, "Yeah, I'm about to end you." So it's like, yeah, she's old and she's a little buggy, but oh boy, yeah, she will destroy an entire country if you push her. So 95 was funny, and I remember 95. 95 was that was a mess. Um, but I love those old comics. I think they did end up doing one for um let's see. I think Vista and Seven got designs, but I don't think anyone ever really. Oh, you're in ads right now?
Yep, I'm in Azure now.
Oh, okay, just checking. But yeah, I don't think I think the comments for it kind of just died out over time. It was really a shame. I feel like
Yeah.
um they're really popular on the internet, like early 2000s up to like mid 2000s, and then just faded away.
Yeah, I think personifying like OSs or just like personifying like tech in general, I think was it's such a cool concept. Like like what was another one that's like more recent? Oh, like PS5. Like personifying PS5 was like I
Oh
forgot
yeah, the
I
console
forgot what they
girls.
yeah, the console girls. I forgot what they called her, like her specific name, but I loved her
Hmm.
design. It was so good. It was very VTuber coded, and I love that to bits. I mean, I technically like certain companies have already kind of done that and like made VTubers like Opera GX has Aura now. So that's a thing. I mean, also I guess to a certain extent, like technically like Cloud9 has that as well. That's Vienna. Um
Huh.
so
Okay. Didn't know about that.
I guess it still exists. I guess they just did it in a different format now. Just a different font, just slightly. Now instead of it being um like uh like animations or um or like cartoon panels or anything like that, or just art in general. Now it's VTubers. Um,
Hmm.
so who knows? Maybe Windows will have their own VTuber.
Oh, that'd be funny. I remember saying, "Oh, hey, we got to do. We can do cheese now. Nice. Hmm.
Yippee!
Wallace would be very happy with that. Is cheese an
Yeah.
artisanal? Is that one of the artisanal food kind of deals? Or because I know like cloth is
Oh yeah.
artisanal.
hmm Yep. It's an artisan
Ship.
good. I saw that we still needed cheese for the community center, so I whipped up a cheese press.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Welcome
How
back
we
from the ads,
ship
by the way, Gigabytes.
300? Wow. It has
Yeah.
300 of a single thing? Oh, wow. That's a lot of potatoes. Oh, man. Semis would be very happy with that number of potatoes for sure.
Yeah, right. And so many potatoes. Yeah, I was trying to get some like last minute money in for the season before the spring crops die. Luckily the coffee will not. It will go through summer as well, so we're chilling on that end. Uh
Okay, right.
I I I replace basically everything with coffee now at this point. Almost
Awesome.
everything. But yeah, Gigabytes. I was just talking about how well, we were talking about the personification of like of tech stuff, particularly like OSs and things like that, and like giving them, you know, like human qualities, personalities, all that good stuff. But how I think it still exists. It's just in the form of VTubers now. Like for example, yeah, like Aura. Aura is a VTuber for Opera GX. Like she is specifically like the Opera GX like sponsored and branded VTuber. Like her color theme, appearance, the aesthetics, everything is related to Opera GX. The whole point of Aura is to promote Opera GX. That's the entire thing. And like for example, like Cloud9, the esports team or the esports organization, has Vienna. Technically, like Vienna is sponsored, and the whole entire model around her existence as a VTuber originally, it's much different now, but originally was to promote Cloud9. So yeah, that's a thing that exists.
Okay,
I actually think it's kind of neat.
I'll put the cheese up top here in the white chest for you. Also,
Okay,
since
perfect.
I have purchased
Thank you.
purchased salmon for some reason up there. I should go down here. With the others.
Yeah, what I really like, a lot of these early companies that have kind of like launched their own VTubers. Here's the thing I really like about them in particular that I think is interesting. And I think one that I need to point out in particular is Aura from Opera GX, is that they're very hands-off when it comes to these VTubers' content. Like they let Aura collab with whoever she wants, big or small, it does not matter. And so she spends a lot of her time collabing with smaller creators and promoting them, and bringing attention to these creators that, like, a lot of the time, like, are absolute bangers that I'm just like, how have I not discovered this person yet? Like, it's like you watch them and you ever have that moment where you find someone who's got like low CCV, like, like let's say like 5 CCV, right? And you hop in and they're like doing awesome stuff. They're super entertaining. It's like, it's amazing. It's like, like you're having an absolutely amazing time, and you're wondering, it's like, how does this person not have like more viewers? Like, how do people just not know that they exist yet? This is so cool. Like, or like they'll bring something new and interesting to, like, creatively to the space, and you're just like, this is amazing. And I think it's really cool when bigger streamers can like bring attention to like smaller content creators and just like creative works. I think it's really, really, really cool. And so I think that's awesome. Like, especially for like, I mean, I guess technically they're corpo, right? That a corpo has that much freedom that they could just do that. Because I'm sure a lot of corpos want to do that. They're probably just told not to do that by their agencies.
Yeah,
but like with Aura, they just let her do whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what the logistics are, but it is really good. I think it's really cool. That's the one thing that a lot of people brought up early on in Aura's career, is that she was just doing, like, she's doing whatever with whoever she wanted. It was very much like, it was like corpo, but like not being corpo at all, if that makes sense. Where it's like, like for indies, like, they collab with whoever they want. Like, they collab with their friends, they have a good time. Like, that's exactly what Aura does, and I love that. I love everything about that. I think it's really cool. I think that should honestly be the standard.
I agree.
Because yeah, it's so neat. Plus the amount of gems
And we lost the connection. Alright. I have too many potatoes.
Oh,
Okay.
not again.
Are you back? There we go. Okay. Alright, so probably small loss.
Alright, can you hear
There
me?
we go.
Or
Yep. Now you're back. You're back.
yippee!
It was a temporary one. So there's a difference. I'm learning the difference between the small one. And it's the amount of time it takes for you to return on Discord tells me whether or not it's going to be a big loss or a small loss.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah.
Like whether or not you have suffered a big crash or not.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I was just talking about like, okay, so you know how like with Twitch, you can organize streams by view count from like highest to lowest.
Yeah.
I always do the reverse. I always do the lowest to highest. And I like to just like hop in from like stream to stream and like see what people are doing in the space. And the number of people that I find who are just like the most hilarious people on the planet, or just like doing like really cool things or just like interesting things that like I've never seen before, is a lot. There's so much cool content out there. Like I love it. I love exploring people's channels and just like seeing what they're up to. Like I have seen some very interesting things, like especially like speedrun content. I didn't realize, like, so at first I thought, oh, there's just not a whole lot of like VTubers who speedrun things like that, and then I realized I'm just not looking in the right places. And so in the categories, it turns out a lot of them do exist. They're just towards like the bottom where like most people don't end up looking. And so when I started doing the reverse from lowest to highest, that's when I started seeing a lot of the speedrunners. And a lot of the speedrunners, like, first of all, they're all absolutely nutty at the game. But also, their ability to just still continuously give witty commentary while, like, playing at a very high level is insanely impressive. It's so cool. Like, imagine whipping out just absolutely hilarious jokes of banger after banger, all while, like, I don't know, for example, Half-Life 2 bunny hopping around and like literally moving at the speed of sound. Like you're accelerating so fast across the screen, but like you have so much practice with it that it just like looks flawless. So you're just casually having chats, like you're not even fully looking at like your main monitor, like the game monitor, and you're just focusing on chat. That's so impressive to me. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, this is incredible.
Oh, I agree. Cool. Yeah, that's because like one of the things like when I play stuff like Ample Saga or Higher Roads, which is like a railway simulator, like I find a lot of times there's so much to manage. I get so engrossed in the game that actually my commentary ends up suffering, which is unfortunate. Because that balance of commentary and gameplay. But yeah, they can do that. That's really cool. That really shows the degree of polish and automaticity too. Like that they can basically go through the game to that degree. Oh, there we go. Are you back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yep. Alright, good, you're back.
Yippee.
But they can go through the game to that degree, but still also multitask. It really shows you how much they've mastered. That is genuinely impressive. That is like
yeah, it's super impressive. I'm just like, please teach me your ways. How do you do it? How do you multitask like that? It's so insanely impressive to me. But yeah, it's just cool to see. It's like I get to watch a category that like I don't fully understand, but it's just genuinely entertaining, and I get to have a conversation at the same time with someone who's just like like that I vibe with. It's cool, and it's amazing to see just like how many like smaller creators are just like incredibly social when you give them the opportunity to be social. That's why I really like going through like smaller streams, because the amount of like interaction you have not only with like the streamer but also like their community and like fellow chatters is so nice. It's so comfy. It's always a good vibe. I love it. I love it to bits.
Yeah, no, I prefer smaller as well. I have actually, it's funny because I'm on the record. I tend if somebody's got like, I found like 75 or higher, I tend to stay away from the stream because it's like, that's too many people. Now, I have recently, though, started to tune into a few larger streamers, I forgot the names on her head, but some of the bigger ones. Generic B. There we go. That's one. He was doing the Crypto Game Jam, like playing a lot of those. But I have been like tuning into some of them, trying ideas. It's like, okay, these are successful streamers. They've got triple-digit views. What are they doing? How are they doing it? What's their demeanor? And I just like learning from them. Essentially, is like see what I could do to improve myself. That's been pretty handy. Like learning from people who with established bases, like what they do. A lot of times, most of the things I find out is just how they get big. They just did it for a really long time. They just stream consistently over a number of years, and guess what? Success. That seems to be the general recipe. It's like, keep at it for a reasonably long time, and you will generally speaking, steadily grow.
Yeah.
So
that's the big thing is time.
Yeah, and that's encouraging. I like it. Honestly, that's cool. I like something where it's like investment of time is the key factor. Sure.
Yeah, and also just like doing stuff in general. Like you can go a lot.
Oh, what'd you say? Uh-oh, we're about to get disconnected. Nope, got disconnected. Thanks. Are we back? Oh. Oh no, who told me to crash? Oh, are we back? Oh, okay, no, it did not crash. Whew.
Yippee!
Okay. Alright,
okay, cool.
Cool. I've done a lot today, so I didn't want to lose it. But anyway, see, you were in the middle of the sentence and you got cut off.
Oh yeah, I was saying like, I think it's also just like the content that you do as well, right? Like like you could go live at the exact same time every single day for years, right? But like, if you're not really like interacting, like for example, interacting with chat, like trying things like trying things out, and just like actively trying to engage with people, like it can work, but it doesn't always work. An example, a fringe case of this is a content creator actually in the long dark. Slid Holmes is a perfect example. Slid Holmes does not talk at all. Zero mic, and I don't think they've ever used mic.
So mute streamer.
And so they're a mute streamer that only ever does one type of challenge run on the long dark. It's called the Wolf Wrangler, where they basically hunt down a certain number of wolves. They basically build up their arsenal, hunt down the wolves, and then after they kill the final wolf, then that's time. And that's the whole entire premise of the run that he does. So, but it's pure silence, and like whenever they play, like whenever they have to respond to chat, it pauses the game. And I don't mean just like it pauses the game like a normal pause menu. It freezes it entirely, stops the sound and everything. So like every time that Slid wants to respond, they have to literally stop the stream entirely to respond to people in chat. And they do it quite frequently. So here's the interesting thing, right? Is that in a lot of ways, on first impression, it's like, why would you watch a stream? Well, there's two reasons, right? This is how you can kind of like get around it, where you don't necessarily have to like do the same thing everyone else is doing. What Slid does that I really, really appreciate is that Slid is very, very vocal and very interactive with the chat through text. They directly talk to people in chat with messages as well. Every single time without fail. They're very, very social in that regard. Also, they're extremely good at the game. Like, I'm pretty sure they're maybe like rank 1 or rank 2 for that particular category that they play, or that category of challenge that they play. Super good at the game. That's 2. The third thing that that makes them stand out in particular is that they may not be as consistent with streaming, but when they do stream, they stream like a lot of hours per week. So even if like their streams aren't like consistent, like a whole like everyday thing or like on set like expected days, they put in a lot of hours per week, which makes them available for long periods of time on given days. So everyone
Hmm.
gets a chance to hop in and say hi. So Slit is very involved in the community in that way. Is that because people always have an opportunity to drop in, say hi, interact,
Yeah.
check out the gameplay. So and also the fourth thing, well, is this the third? I think this is the fourth thing. The fourth thing is that they're always willing to teach people about the game. Like if you have a question, Slid will stop everything to explain like how things work and give
Oh,
their advice, their 2 cents, things like that. So it's very against the
that's really
grain.
good.
Yeah. And this all leads to how Slid is one of the most viewed streamers in that category. Hands down. It's not even close.
Ah,
Doing streaming in a completely different way. Completely different approach. Um it's um it's very it's very much a very different approach from how I see other people do it. But Slid has garnered a lot of success doing it that way, and I think that's amazing because it's also like is reassuring because it means that like so long as you're doing something that like makes sense and allows you to interact with your community, just about anything works, which is nice because it also means like because I feel like a lot of people have like this impression that you have to like follow these specific trends or things like that in order to kind of like get off the ground, um, you know, uh, and no, you don't have to do any of that. Just do what you want. Just do what you want if you enjoy it, uh, and if it allows you to be social and interact, even better. And as long as you do that, everything is fair game. Just do what you want and have fun with it, which is nice because I feel like a lot of people get stressed out thinking they have to do like X, Y, or Z if they're like focused on growth or like they want to make friends and things like that, and they're worried that they're not going to find anyone that like enjoys the thing that they're doing or
ah,
relates to the thing that they're doing. It's like if you personally like it, odds are there's a lot of other people in this world who also like it, and they will find you.
yes,
It just takes time.
yes.
Um,
Yep.
so that's really reassuring. That also reassured me a lot too, because there's a lot of these like niche games or just like games that aren't as popular that I really want to play, and like I want to connect with people who also enjoy those things. And it's like, oh, is this really gonna work? And so seeing people like Slid is really motivational. It like really reminds me, it's like I just gotta keep doing my thing. Like the people will find me, and the people have found me. I'm very very happy. My gigabytes are absolutely wonderful, and I'm really really glad that I've taken the directions that I've taken, because it has been a journey in the best possible way. Like oh, there's so many cool people doing all sorts of things, and like unless I was looking, at like the lower CCV streamers, I would never have found the absolutely amazing people and motivational people, and just in general, just cool moots and friends that I have now. Like I am infinitely
Ah,
grateful, um, for the people I've met so far, including you, Dom.
aw. Yeah. No, yeah, BDU has also like really helped. But I agree on the low CCV. Yeah, I tend to go for it's like, oh, you know, no, I tend to prefer. I sort low to high, but I start with like the lower ones. Like I always browse the lower ones. For me, like so if like a lower CCV versus playing a game that I like to watch, I'll
Hmm.
give them. Or if it's a personality, like someone I've connected with, I'll tune in even if it's not something I would normally watch. There's only like a few games that I actively dislike watching. Like, for
Hmm.
example, Valorant. I don't like watching Valorant. I could never
That's
follow it.
valid.
Actually, unfortunately, not all first person shooter. Like, I can follow Doom. Doom is fun to watch. Like
Oh yeah.
Wolfenstein, that's fun. But yeah, Valorant, Apex Legends, Warframe, and what's the other like free? Oh, Overwatch. I actually don't like watching Overwatch. It's just I don't know the way they're designed. Like I can see the high kinetic action and stuff. It's great fun to play, but the watching value but unless it's something like that, I'll generally tune it. Of course, obviously, if a low CCV is watching this play like Minecraft or something, oh yeah, I'm in. Oh, I'm right there.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, Minecraft is my favorite thing to watch. And it's just, it's so much fun to watch Minecraft, generally. Unless it's something like, I don't know, Bed Wars or something like that. Those I'm like, eh. Or the parkour. Not too big on Minecraft parkour, but yes, and bumping into people, and yeah, and connecting with others. But yes, that's, ah, sorry, I'm rambling a little bit, but oops, oh no, lost connection. But yeah, and finding people like you to collab with has been awesome. And you know, I'm trying to connect. I've got one of the streamers. Oh, are you back? Oh no, oh no. All right, Klicky lost everything. Okay. Uh oh. I hadn't hit OK yet, so I don't know if the day's saved or not. Oh no, we may have just lost the entire day. Oh no. Well,
Game real
looks like
quick.
Oh, and you're back. There we go.
Now, yippee! Good news. I managed to save the day. Oh, we're good.
Oh, thank
Progress
God.
save.
Okay.
We're chilling. Yeah,
All
because
right.
you disconnected and it rolled over to the next day, so the autosave proc. So we are good. So I'm restarting.
Okay.
Restarting the server right now. We're good.
All right. I was a little worried on that one, but good. But yeah, I was saying
Hi,
it's like,
Domdrix.
hey, hey, Dom, nice name. I like that. You got a good name.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, Dom
It's like
Club,
the
high
Spider-Man meme.
Well, I do the same thing with Bytes, you know, because Bytes is not an uncommon surname because it's computer-based. So, Yagi, Spectral, and like a couple others I can't remember off the top of my head. They all joke that we're cousins. But yeah, no, and I've got another streamer I'm trying to work on a collab with him. I was watching him before I was Dominic, and it's been great. And so try to work out something to do with him. But you know, he's also like a lower view count. I love his content, and yeah, but yeah, learning from others, and I agree with your point about like whatever you love, somebody else is into that. There's you know, no matter how obscure it is, the law of large numbers ensures there's at least one other person on the planet who shares that thing with you. And the internet says you can find them. For good or ill. For good or ill. Oh, right. Let me bring share.
Such a new code. There we go.
Okay, and wait, hold on. Is share chat going or no? Oh, there it is. Okay, it just popped back up. Okay.
See, I like the
sure.
not the game they play. Valid. That is 100% a valid point. Like that's kind of like for me too. It's like for me, it's like for me, I feel like the view count is irrelevant. The game that's being played is irrelevant. I like the reason I like to watch streamers is for the person themselves and that connection. Like someone that like I enjoy, that I vibe with, that I can relate to. That is like the most important thing for me. Like that's why I like to reach out and try to make as many friends like in the streaming space as possible, or even just like fellow chatters. Like if we just happen to have like common interests, like we both happen to like the same game, or like, oh hey, like we just have like certain interests about things that are like unrelated to games. It's like that's amazing. So I guess ultimately what kind of draws me to streaming in general, or just content creation in general, is just like meeting people, making friends, making connections. I think that that's the main reason why I enjoy it so much. And I think it's also the reason the reason I commit so much time to all this, because like the amount of times that I just stay up way too late just because I want to hang out with someone that like I met through streaming is very often. Yeah, so like I'll be like in BCs like till like 2 or 3 in the morning just hanging out, and it's so much fun. It's such a good time. Just always something different happening. It's so good.
Yeah, I have. There are a number of Australian streamers who I really enjoy. And yeah, sometimes I stay up a little late to watch the Australian streamers, which I definitely shouldn't do. Because it does hear phones, but you know, I enjoy them, so that's good. Yeah, but no, I definitely agree. There are personalities that will get me to watch stuff I wouldn't normally watch. that does exist. But yeah, a good streamer can basically make anything viewable. It's really about how they approach it. I guess that's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I went for variety this month. It's like to push myself and to like, practice other content. And to like, try to be more flexible and things. So
Yeah,
I feel like it
getting out
worked.
of your comfort zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it worked too. I feel like I really,
Yeah.
I have improved as a result.
Yeah. But yeah, chat, I 100% agree with you. Like Gigabytes, you are so right. Cause like certain personalities just like make everything work. It's just like being able to have those like great conversations is so nice. Even at like the higher CCVs, like when the personality is great and the interaction with chat is good, like and the vibes are great, it's like I could be there for hours on end, like hours upon hours. Like for example, like Doki, I was willing to watch Doki play Peppa Pig games, like because it was just so much fun hanging out. Like it was such a good time just like being in chat, and like just taking in like the laughter, the personality, like the remarks, the interaction with chat. It's so good. It's so entertaining. Like so yeah, I think when it comes to like a certain person that you just like connect with, like it doesn't really matter what the category is. It really doesn't. They're like they're categories that I end up being in where like I'm watching a streamer and like I like have no idea what's going on screen. I have no idea what the game is. I'm just there for the person because I just like talking to the person. Like that's it. No other reason. Just wanted to hang out, say hi, have a chat.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. I think it's a really like probably one of the best parts of just live streaming in general is being able to interact with the streamer and like fellow chatters. And when you find those really nice ones, those like really chill places to hang out and vibe, like it's the best. Especially if you're trying to find a way to like kind of pass the time while like I don't know, let's say you're playing a game yourself or you're doing art or you're working on something, right? And you want to have like some background noise. Instead of having background noise, it's almost like the vibe of like, you know how sometimes like some people like to chill in a VC while they're working just for the sake of like hanging out and chilling in a VC. Like it's like a supplementary like activity to do, like some quality time thing that you could do while working on something. That's kind of the vibe I get with streaming. Like sometimes I feel like streaming and that activity are very similar to each other. We're just like, hey, I'm doing this thing and I don't want to do just a thing. Like you know, it's like maybe I'll be a little bit social, or maybe I'll just have some background noise, or maybe I'll listen to someone or something, right? Like I think those are very similar to each other, and I think it's cool. I think it's I think what's a good example of a category that encapsulates this? The art category. The art category is exactly like this, right? Where it's just chatting, but with some drawing happening in the background. Usually there's some music going on. It's chill. It's a good vibe, and most of the time, people are either A, playing a game in the background while being in the art category, like listening to a streamer, or they're also doing art themselves. And that's like kind of like the or they're at work. It's one of those three things. And I think that's cool. I think that's neat because there really isn't any other kind of entertainment or media that encapsulates the same experience. Like I can't think of anything where you could do something like that similar other than like watching a YouTube video, right? But that's different, in which like there's no interaction. Like you're not talking to other people like in the comment section. You can't talk to a video. It's so yeah, I guess the closest thing is being in a Discord, I would think.
Yeah. Yeah. Although I do like, the work along streams. But yeah, our streams are great. I tuned into Susu's art streams, but I can.
Yes.
Susu is wonderful at the chill thing. Okay. Oh, so I haven't. So Abigail is saying how she's gonna be pulling an all-nighter soon. So I wonder if, like, maybe I should, like, gift her a cup of coffee or something. Oh,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Absolutely
So
adore Susu. Susu's such a gem.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So Abigail just, like, hangs out near the wizard tower. Like, I guess it's part of a routine or something. I actually haven't seen her over here before. Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
You want to know an interesting detail about Abigail in the wizard tower?
Ah.
She can't see the wizard tower.
She can't see it?
Yeah, she can't see it. There's a specific bit of dialogue when you talk to her when she stands by the wizard tower, where she mentions how, like, she's like standing next to, like, that environment, but the way she describes it, it's almost like the tower doesn't exist there. Like that, like she's just looking at a landscape, but there's just a landscape from her perspective.
Well, that's interesting. So kind of like cloaking spell or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess,
which is not like.
so I guess,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
So is it implied that we can see the tower because we could see the Junimos then?
That's kind of the connection that I've personally made. That's my personal headcanon. It does make sense, because, like, technically that's the same way the Junimos work, right? Is that we can see the Junimos, but no one else can. There's, like, something special about us that other people can't perceive. At the same time, like, we perceive this wizard. You would think, with festivals happening nearby the wizard's tower all the time, that people would mention this wizard, but no one ever talks about the wizard. You know?
Right.
Like,
yeah,
and,
the
like,
only... Because the only other guy we know who interacts with the wizard is Linus. Linus and the wizard are friends. We know this. That was established in some of the festivals. They all hang out together. So, wait, hold on. Do you think that Linus can see the Junimos?
Maybe. You know, sometimes I'm just convinced that Linus is just a druid.
Yeah, I think so.
He has druid vibes to him. I would not be surprised. See, I still remember when I used to feel good about a creator replying to my comments on YouTube. Yes! Yeah, true. That's actually a good point. Yeah, that feeling, you know, when you drop a YouTube comment and the creator responds back or, like, hits you with a like and things like that.
Yeah.
Streaming is exactly like that, except, like, amped up to 11.
Yes.
Like, the interaction between like viewer and creator is like that is the best part, honestly. And it's so cool too, because it's like when you start making, like, connections with others and, like, maybe, like, play games with them, or just in general just, like, have, like, good conversations, like, that's so nice. That's so incredibly nice. It's such a good feeling. Like, oh my god, I had this preconceived notion in the past where, like, I would talk to streamers, I would really vibe with them, like, in their chats. I really enjoyed their content, I really enjoyed their personalities, like, have a lot of common interests, especially when it came to games. And I would always, like, convince myself, it's like, oh, like, maybe I shouldn't push my luck, maybe, like, I would love to talk to this person more and, like, maybe possibly, like, hang out with them, like, outside stream, like, totally unrelated content, just, like, you know, just hang.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm about to get disconnected. Yep. Okay, are you back? Oh. Take a little bit. Oh. My fearful crash.
Let's see.
Oh, okay, and you're back. Alright, great.
Oh, yippee! Okay, we're chilling. Good. Yes, connecting with people through playing video games, shared experiences is truly a beautiful thing. 100% agree, Dom. It's so great. It really is such a good feeling. But yeah, I was just saying, Dom, that, like, I would always have this anxiety and fear that, like, like when I interact with people like in their chats and like I network and connect with people,
Mhm.
that they didn't want to like maybe they wouldn't want to really like hang out like that or like talk in that way or engage in that way. And so like
Mm.
and the reason why I mention this is because a lot of times what would happen, it'd be like, hey Clicky, I would love to do this thing with you. Or like, hey, like I would love to hang out and like play something sometime, just hang out. Um and like in my head, I'm like, maybe they're just being nice. Like, and so then
Aw.
then I have this fear of like kind of like moving forward and like reaching out to them like in DMs and things like that. It's like, oh, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't DM them, things like that. Like I think maybe they were just being nice. it's it's kind of like the same energy as like when like someone like flirts on you or like hits on you and you can't tell. So you're like,
Yeah.
they're being really nice, and you just kind of move on
Yes.
and you don't do anything with that information. uh like
Mhm.
that's with me and making friends, is that like a lot of the time I'm like, this person is being really nice and polite and friendly with me. I appreciate them. Oh, they want to hang out. I think they're just being nice. That's really
Yeah.
sweet of them to say. And then I don't do anything until much later,
Yeah.
right? Like, um, and then
I
and then
have, yeah, I
yeah.
have many times made the mistake of being like, oh, are they interested in me? And then thinking they are, and then it turns out, oh no, they were literally just playing, or I mean, they were being nice, but like there was nothing beyond that. They literally only it was only friendly, or maybe it was like friendly with a bit of spice, but it was nothing more than friends, like ever. I'm like, oh, that's exceptionally disappointing. Okay, dang. So
Maybe
yeah,
like that.
I've experienced that. I've experienced that heartache more than a few times. But I have also at the flip side also completely missed it. Like I've had people who apparently were flirting with me and I just completely went over my head. Because I was like, oh, I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, the anxiety of like, are they just being nice or do they actually want to hang out with me? Yes, yeah, I know that quite well. Um and I've been pushing myself on that front too. One thing I've been trying to do is find more like game developers because
Mhm.
it's one thing to also associate with other streamers, but another group who really like us, especially it's just streamers in general, are game developers. Game developers love
Yes.
streamers because we popularize their stuff. Like I have a great rapport now. I played the game After Place by Evan Tice. It was a
Mhm.
one man game. He and I talk now. I've reached out like the musician behind Biograde I played was like a little short game jam game. Um,
Mhm.
he and I talked. And his music is really awesome. I'll post it in your music channel sometime. You can listen to it. It's 8-bit.
Yay! Please and
Like
thank you.
it's really cool. Good stuff. Um, but yeah, game developers are one of those groups I would push myself to try and network with. Or it turns out, yeah, they're very approachable. A lot of game developers are very approachable. And they're, you say, hey, I'm interested in streaming this thing you made, and they're like, oh yes, please, please, yes, please help get it out there. Oh my God, someone noticed me. Um, you know, but yeah, no, I also love that. Where you're talking about like the comments and stuff, I always make sure on my like YouTube videos and stuff, I always check any comments I ever responded to, and if I haven't, I always try to give them a reply or like something or joke with them or give them a like, just to let the person know that yes, I've seen you, I've seen your comment. Yay, thanks for commenting. So senpai noticed me is always
A
a
senpai noticed me.
yeah, it's a basic human thing. It's part of being seen, feeling like you've been
Mhm.
seen and you've been noticed. Your existence is being acknowledged by others. Uh, so it's one of those like I guess basic things that we all have.
Yeah, it's just a very nice feeling across the board. But yeah, it's definitely like, yeah, uh, yeah, definitely like has been a long-term fear of mine. I've been getting much better about it in recent years. Like I feel like I
Hmm.
am much better at it now than I was before, but it still happens sometimes. Like a good example,
Oh,
like a fellow mutual. Um, I was telling, I remember I was telling them about this, um, about how like I saw them like in VC, and like the point of that Discord and that particular channel is it's solely meant for interacting with people, and it's like kind of like a support group for like fellow content creators, things like that. That's the purpose of the Discord. That's the purpose of that particular VC, and there are people hanging out in there. And I'm like, oh, I should go in there and say hi and like get acquainted. And I got anxious, and I was like, oh no, I don't know. Like maybe I'm gonna like interrupt something. Like I don't know. I don't want to impose. Maybe I won't join it. I won't join it. So then I did, and this happened multiple times in a row where I couldn't bring myself to click the join button to join the VC and say hi. I was too anxious to do it, so I just didn't do it. And I remember they hopped into my chat one day to like come say hi, and I told them about how like I was nervous to do that. And they're very nice, very understanding about that, very reassuring about it, and it made me feel a whole lot better about the situation, because like it's so goofy and so irrational for me to like be nervous in that way. Same thing with like same thing with my group mate from. I told her the same thing, is that I've seen her in the VC, in the general VC of her community Discord, and the whole point of it is community, like being in the VC, the whole point is for other people to join and say hi and like hang out. And every single time I had to literally hype myself up when there was fewer people in there, when it was just like I think it was just her and Kaiba chilling in that call, and I had to hype myself up, like, wait, you can just go in there and say hi, like just, go make friends, Klicky. Go make friends. And I finally clicked the button. And I'm so glad that I did it, because now Emmy and I are such great friends. And that now we're group mates. Like if I didn't bring up the courage to do it, like I don't know what would have happened. I would not have made an absolutely amazing friend. Well, friends now. Like I'm acquainted with like so many people from her community. And it's amazing. But yeah, hyping myself up is like probably the biggest hurdle. Is just hyping myself up to do the thing socially.
And this game, hyping it up, and just for me, it's like finding energy. Sometimes, some days are better than others. Some days I've got energy, like I'm gonna go out there, and other days it's like, oof, not today. Today I will keep to myself. But learning to manage things when I'm in a mood of I'm just going to stay put, learning to manage myself when I'm in a mood of I'm going to go out there and do things. So that's... Oh, I can't... Oh, okay, you can't go over there. Oh, alright. So you got all those flowers and stuff, and you can't get your hands on them. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Lake fish has grown to understand finding weird help reduce their numbers. Sure. Biome balance.
Oh, have we unlocked the fish? Have we unlocked the fish ponds from well, I forgot her name already. Who's the one who does the woodworking? Robin, yeah. Have we unlocked fish ponds from her yet?
We have them available. I just don't think we've purchased one from her yet. I think it takes some material and a little bit of money. Let me go. I'm actually close by to Robin right now. Let me go ahead and check. See what it costs.
Because we do have, we've got plenty of money and we got plenty of resources. So we do have a sturgeon. So we could start into the caviar. Wow. Oh, this side forest thing, looks really nice in the summer. It's got like a little very pretty effect on there. Oh, there's a big crash. Oh, yep, it's a big crash. Alright. Okay. So Klicky will be back joining us back again shortly. It looks like Stardew crashed. Whoops. I'll have to cut those things down again. Hey. okay.
started.
And you're back.
There
Awesome.
we go. Yeah, no, it was a full-on crash, including my end. So I'm just restarting
Yeah,
real
no,
quick.
I figured. If I don't hear from you in a bit, I know it's like, okay, that's a full crash.
Yeah. I figured out the what we need though. So we can get fish ponds whenever. So here's what we need to get per fish pond. We need 5k gold. We need
Okay.
200 stone, 5 seaweed, and 5 green algae is the recipe.
Oh, yeah, we got all. We have literally all of that. So awesome. Yeah, we can build one for sturgeon. Also, we could probably build quite a few of them, actually. But we'll start with just sturgeon for now. Sound good?
Yep, sounds good. Oh my gosh, Taiki! Welcome, Raiders! Just getting raided right now. Welcome. My name is Klicky, your #1 digital desktop buddy, here to brighten up your day. I am a variety streamer focused primarily on things like MMOs, speedrun content, and challenge run content. So good to see you, Taiki. What were you streaming? Welcome. Dom, would you like to introduce yourself for those who may not know who you are?
Oh, greeting. So I'm Dominic Bytes. I'm the Synth Walker for a distant future, but my brain in a robot body. It's the best way to go. I mainly do variety with a focus on casual, and just be relaxed to chill, kind of turn my brain off, kind of vibes when I play to relax. So yeah, and starting with Klicky is very, very relaxing. Klicky has an extremely relaxing personality, so it's a great way to start the day.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You are way too sweet. Okay, so Taiki, you were playing Sims 4 and just chilling? Nice. Oh, that sounds so nice. Okay, so speaking of which, okay, Sims, just Sims in general. I think probably my first game was Sims 4, and I only played it recently. I think it was like the middle of last year, and I played it once, and I will say it now, I missed out. That game is so sick. It's so much fun. I think the first time I played it, I was just messing around, where I was like, I want to see like what the limits of the game, what are the limits of this game. So I tried to make the cheapest house possible, but I spent all of my money on an elaborate PC setup so my character could be a gamer, and the goal was to make my character a professional gamer. And then eventually somehow I ended up getting like married very, very quickly, and then I realized that you could trap your spouse in a 1x1 until they die, and then you take their money, like you take their inheritance.
No.
And then I realized, oh wait, so in theory I could farm people for money to keep fueling my gaming career. So I learned the I guess that's like a common thing that Sims players do, is that like they trap NPCs in 1x1s. Did not know that. I just discovered it by accident. It's like, huh, what happened? Like, I was like, oh, like I can just randomly place objects around them. Wait, I can just like, okay, I can put them in a box. Well, what happens when I put them in the box? And then I forgot. Who was it? I think Bree was hanging out with me, and Bree was explaining, it's like, oh yeah, no, if you leave them in there, they'll just die. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what happens when they die? Wait, huh? And so out of curiosity, let it happen, and then I got money, and then I was like, oh no. Like, it's like when you play Minecraft and you discover like what you can do with villagers for the first time, and like village farms. It was like that. That was the realization. I've done it with removing the ladder from the pool. What? So you just like trap your NPCs in the pool? Oh my god, the layers.
Now here's the trick. So you wanted to be a professional streamer. So what you do is you trap the NPCs and you live stream it. They're like, go watch NPC number 43. You know, die in a room alone. Oh, here comes number 45. Yeah, we're farming it up today. Sims watching other Sims die in like 1x1 spaces, and give you clicks for it. There you go.
Yeah, the other NPCs just don't react to it. They're like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Also,
Yeah.
Hi, Nepcomin. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the cloud. Welcome. Hi, Keto. So good to see you. Howdy. All right, there we go. Sent you. Nice, you joined in. I've done it with removing the ladder from the pool. Yeah, apparently like that's like an early game thing that people discover. as part of like the Sims experience. But then after that, then what I started doing was I wanted to create characters after OCs that I have made, like just over the years, and just like see what happens. Just like let them interact with each other naturally. It's like what happens? What happens when like the what happens when I put the figments of my imagination into a game? Like what happens when I just like put them in the same space? Does nothing happen? Who knows? I also then I realized like there's other goofy things you can do in Sims, where like for example, you can like for example if you have a kid, you can then control the kid, and eventually when the kid is able to walk, I think when they're like a toddler or whatever, you could technically control them to just like walk out and leave the house, just like wander around, and like when that happens, like the other NPCs get really confused why there's just a random toddler walking around. I was like, this game is so goofy and I love it. Oh my gosh, I understand now. I understand why so many people play the game, but also why so many people dump like tons and tons of hours into the game. Because I could play that forever, and that's just the base game. That's not even the DLCs.
Hey.
The challenges are
thank
fun
you
too.
for the... Yeah, thank you for the follow, Kito-san. I appreciate it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so funny. I love Sims. I love Sims so much. Yeah, where are these humans, guardians? Yeah, where are your parents?
I need no parents. I am ancient beyond my years.
Like an eldritch horror.
Yeah, actually that would be funny. I assume there's roleplay with the Sims. Like people.
Oh yeah.
Like okay, because I mean it seems almost built for that. I know they do like Red Dead Redemption. You can do roleplay. Or serves. What were some of the other common roleplay ones? I mean, Minecraft. Let's see, I think Stardew to a limited extent. I haven't encountered too much like Stardew roleplay. Play a Minecraft roleplay. I love Stardew.
Yeah. If there is Stardew roleplay, I need to know about it because that sounds amazing. And yes, absolutely, Keto-san. Dom is an absolutely fantastic being. We love Dom in this house. Very chill vibes. Minecraft enjoyer. The creator of the Voxelcrafts modded Minecraft server. Absolutely fantastic being, and you've been really like getting out of your comfort zone, doing all sorts of stuff. Also, a cinema enjoyer. You do your cinema watch-togethers on stream, which is really cool.
Yeah, I just wrapped up Man in the Abyss Season 2, which is man. Have you seen Made in Abyss? Is that a series
no, but I have heard of it.
Okay, yeah, it has a reputation. It's an excellent show. Like, anime-wise, it's probably an S tier anime. Like, definitely one of the best. It is brutal. It earns its reputation for brutality. Not gratuitous. It's like it is in theme with the work. Kind of like Berserk. You know, Berserk is not gratuitous. Berserk is brutal, but it's supposed to be. It's season 2. Like, I mean, I was wondering after like season 1 stuff, like how are they gonna escalate, build on it? And it's like, oh yeah, no, see, oh they found a way. They found a way. It's got some very interesting things, but I always couple it with a very interesting reflection on humanity, which I definitely recommend it. It's got 2 seasons and a movie. Definitely I recommend if you can handle body horror. A lot of body horror in Man in the Abyss.
Gotcha.
So depends on your tolerance for horror. It overall is. Diesel and I are pretty good on that, so we can handle it. But yeah, next time we're gonna do. I had somebody cashed in the. I have a redeem that lets people tell me like what they want me to watch. So someone cashed in. We're doing scary stories to tell in the dark. I had a movie a while ago. I've never seen it. Never saw the movie. I read the books as a kid, but I never watched the movie. So that's going to be next up. So it's going to be a first time viewing. So that should be fun.
Yes. Okay,
I
okay.
generally try to watch stuff where I can do commentary. So like science fiction is usually pretty good for commentary, because sci-fi by its nature will have something in there that tells the author opinion on, people or society or something. It'll have some kind of allegory. District 9, very famous for that.
Oh my gosh, yes, District 9 is so good.
Yeah, it sucks how the director, I think the director got screwed over because he wanted to do District 10, but I think the studios have screwed him over, so he can't, I think he's abandoned the project now.
Oh, that's
it really
unfortunate.
stinks. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hollywood kind of sucks. You learn how to, like, work in the movie theater, too, because you see it from the theater end. So here's one of the dumbest moves. Now, I'll talk about this. This is not proprietary information in the slightest. But Paramount, apparently, Paramount, nerfed Sonic 3. And the reason then what they did is for smaller theaters like ours and some others, what they would, for so small theaters, we can't have a ton of movies. So what we'll do an arrangement where, like, each theater will have a dedicated studio. It's like, okay, so Paramount, you've got one theater in our place. Warner Brothers has one. Disney's got one. Well, Disney strong arms us, so Disney usually claims, like, 2. Or forces us to do that by a contract, but they're Disney. So, what Paramount did in those smaller theaters is they said, oh, you're only going to give us one screen? Well, no, you don't get to have Sonic 3. You have to show Gladiator 2. And the reason we want that is because, yeah, we know Sonic 3 is going to make more money, but we think Gladiator 2 has a better shot at the Oscars. And we care more about awards than we do with making money. And of course, I mean, the humor on this, but if you pay attention to the Academy Awards, Gladiator 2 didn't get nominated for basically it got best costume, but that's it. It got completely shut out. So Paramount forced smaller theaters to not have Sonic 3 to improve the Oscar chance of Gladiator 2, and that's one reason Sonic 3 was not a bigger hit, because they nerfed their own performance, which was really, really stupid.
Yeah, well, that sucks.
Yeah, and it ended up damaging the relationship with several movie theater chains, too, because, as chains, we want the movie that makes money. Some chains will care about the award stuff, will carry, like, the esoteric, like, here's a foreign, here's this weird foreign movie because, sure, yeah, it's a award winner, the art of the film itself, okay, sure, we'll carry it for that reason, but a lot of chains are like, we want the big successful hit because we want butts and seats, so we make money.
That makes sense.
But big-time studios, they don't care about that as much as they ought to. Hollywood's kind of in trouble right now, and it's not a good time to be in Hollywood. A lot of stuff's going on, and I don't know. This year is also not going to be fun. There's two very, very big flops that we are anticipating. And we're kind of bracing ourselves for. Both Disney, of course. We're gonna have to treat them like they're big, but it's gonna suck.
It's fine. I mean, sometimes the flops do happen. It's sometimes it's just the nature of it. But also, hi Excel, good to see you. Welcome. But yeah, real quick, Gigabytes. We're about to run into ads here. I'm going to go ahead and run ads one more time. Appreciate your patience. It's to prevent the pre-roll and mid-roll ads here on the channel. It'll be about 3 minutes. In the meantime, you won't miss out on any content. I'll likely just like stand here, pause, chill, and vibe, and I will see you all in just 3 minutes. Bad time.
Sounds good.
Pull that up. There we go.
Oh, did you get the fish bond already?
Oh no, shoot! I didn't get the fish pond. Okay, I'll make sure to get it.
All right, we'll do that on the next day. It's okay.
Yeah.
Because we have one sturgeon in storage. Our sturgeon has been in cryo storage for all this time, awaiting the chance. It's like, this is my time. This is my hour. Ah.
See, ooh, AP Man's gonna do another Celeste run.
Turn complete. Oh, another Celeste run. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Celeste is hard. Oof. I have seen that game be played. And yeah. Oh.
Very hard.
Yeah, I cannot. It reminds me. The difficulty on Celeste reminds me of I Want to Be the Guy. I mean, I Want to Be the Guy is much harder than Celeste, but it's like that same genre of like
Yeah.
super precise platformer.
Yeah, AP insane at the game. Like AP Man is a grandmaster in that game.
Ah,
It's
yeah, that,
insane. I didn't even know there was like I guess ranks, so to speak. And it's interesting how it works. Essentially like so there is the base game, and then there are mods, and the mods are even more difficult, and the mods are leveled by these levels of prestige all the way up to like grandmaster, grandmaster +1, +2, etc., etc. And when if you can complete these, it's basically signifies like what level of player you are in the game, um, which is really fascinating. Um, but yeah, I think AP Man is at the level where he's clearing like Grandmaster +1 levels. Like he's absolutely insane at the game, and he'll post clips in the 2D platformer category in my Discord like all the time. And when I
oh,
watch
wow.
it, it just looks unreal. Like, have you ever seen like those Mario Maker or those Mario runs of just like crazy feats being accomplished by gamers in like the
Yeah,
early like
yeah.
2000s, 2010s? That's what AP Man does, but imagine it being way faster. Um, yeah, it is ridiculous. Um,
Okay.
it's very impressive to watch. It's super satisfying. I think for me, it's like
Hmm.
even if I don't understand what's happening, I watch and I enjoy it regardless because it just looks mesmerizing. You know, like when you watch someone like skilled do a certain thing and they make it look effortless and it just looks really satisfying to watch. That's kind of the vibe
Yeah.
I get watching AP Man's content. It's like
Hmm.
I have no idea what's happening on screen, but it's really really satisfying to watch.
Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Yes, no, I do find satisfaction and delight in seeing people do things competently. Competence porn is 100% a thing that I am into. Uh, so yay, always nice. And got an example of that. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to master stuff like that. Oof. And yeah, I can't even. I struggle with recent Mario and stuff. That's the one thing that keeps you away from Mario Maker. I probably would like Mario Maker, but
Yeah, I think
I
you
don't
would
know.
enjoy it.
Yeah, maybe if they do because they had Mario Maker 2 for the Switch, maybe they'll do Mario Maker 3 for the Switch 2. Because I mean, theoretically, the Switch 2 here is going to be powerful enough. They imagine if they put 3D Mario, making like the ability to make your own Mario 64 levels. And that would be the next actual progression, I think.
Yeah.
Like a 3D Mario editor, which would be very intense graphically. Because you're basically getting into like almost like Unity and Blender territory like that. But that would be interesting.
Oh, yeah. I'm kind of curious on like the development for that. We'll see though. I don't know. I'm not setting my expectations like very high, so that way, like in case it's a flop, then I'm not surprised. But if it ends up being good, then I'll be excited for it. But
What's
also,
this? The Switch 2?
yeah, Switch 2.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm encouraged by the specs. 12 gigabytes of VRAM is pretty
Okay.
nice for a handheld. So according to the hardware specs that we have, it is on par with most of the Steam decks out there. Like it's not. I think there are Steam decks better than the Switch 2, but it's right like in the middle of the pack for a Steam Deck. And that's honestly impressive for Nintendo because Nintendo is usually like well behind anything modern gen. But no, they the Steam Decks have the scoot. They're clearly trying to compete with them. So they're saying like it's about as powerful as a PS4, but it's a PS4 that you can hold in your hand. Not bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's not bad.
yeah. So people are already saying it. Like speculation is you'll see a lot of PS4 games are going to be ported to the Switch too. You're probably gonna see a lot of developers.
What?
Yeah. Well, there's debate like where will we see Starfield on Switch 2? We don't know. Starfield is very intense. Switch may not be able to handle that one. But you should get anything that's not like an extreme Sony exclusive will probably get brought over. Because people don't like working with Sony. Nintendo, for all their faults, is nicer to work with for a lot of devs than Sony is. Actually, see, the irony is you could get a Pal World on Switch 2, which would be
That would
like,
be
wait a
funny.
minute. Yeah.
That would be funny. Absolutely. I wonder if I can
really...
cook an egg on a Switch too.
Who knows?
I kind of want to try it.
I mean, yeah, if you take off the heatsink and stuff. I'm hopeful. I mean, I'm hopeful we'll get some more entries to favorite franchises. We know, the next Room Factory and Mario Kart 9 will be launch titles, which is great. So any Room Factory fans, Room Factory is a farming JRPG. That's going to be a starter title, which is surprising. Wasn't expecting Rune Factory of all things to be a launch title. Apparently, Xenoblade Chronicles X will get released for Switch 1 in March, but they're saying there might be like a deluxe version for the Switch 2 near launch as well. So Monolith might do like a Switch 2 specific one to really give it an uplift.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I can also see him doing a Xenoblade Chronicles like 1 through 3 uplift, like really like to take advantage of the extra power. Oh, yeah, another raid.
Ryu! Welcome, Ryu! Welcome, Raiders! It's so good to see you. How are you doing, Ryu? My name is Klicky BT, your #1 digital desktop buddy here to brighten up your day. I'm a variety streamer focused primarily on MMOs, speedrun, and challenge run content. How are you doing, Ryu? What were you streaming? How did it go? Oh my gosh, all the raids, all the love. It's so good to see some wonderful beans. I'm so hungry. Valid. Get food. Listen, if you have to do some after stream care, if you have to go get some food, you gotta raid and run. Totally understand. Really appreciate you sending your wonderful community my way. Thank you so much for the raid, Ryu. I was playing Open Lobby Warframe. Nice. Let's go. Did you have fun? Oh, we love Warframe in this house. At least I personally love it. I love Warframe. I want to play more of it. There's just so many games to play, so little time. You know what I need to do? I need to play not just 2 games at the same time. I need to play 3 games at the same time. That's what I need to do. I was locked in.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah. As you should, Ryu.
Oh man.
But yeah.
How many games? I wonder how many games. To play it once before you get like I don't know, your brain starts to mess things up. Like, what's the limit for the mind? Like, when does the mind basically say, oh no, that's too much, and starts like confusing reality for a game? So you start like trying to press buttons to do things in real life because you've just overwhelmed your senses.
Yeah, no, that happens to me. That happens to me a lot. Like, yeah. So like if I play a game like very heavily, very excessively, I'll start doing motions I would do in game, like IRL. So like let's say for example, let's say that I play a game that requires a lot of button mashing. So what I'll do is I'll do a style of button mashing that's very common with like Tetris players. Where I'm rocking the controller back and forth and like pressing my thumb into it. Sometimes I'll end up doing that motion with like things in my hand. Like I'll be at work and I'll have something held in both hands, and then I'll see things around work, and like if the shapes are even remotely close, or like when something I'm looking at is remotely close that reminds me of the game, my hands will just naturally do the motions in reaction to that. Like, or like Like, for example, so in Long Dark, there is basically a stock sound for the wolves. Like, it's like basically like most games use the same wolf sound. And when I hear the wolf sound, my instant instinct in my mind is I need to assess the situation. I need to look around. So I will literally look around and my thumbs will twitch because my thumbs are wanting to like spin the analogs around so that I can look around and like figure out where the sound is coming from. And it's so funny because when the only reason I hear this most of the time is because I'm listening to other Long Dark streams while I'm at work. So it's like I am so far apart from that game, but then the game like kind of leaks into my reality and like my like it's like a weird conditioning thing. Is I'm conditioned to feel and react in a certain way as a result of the game because I've been exposed to it for so long. And so like that's like my first instinct. Or like or sometimes I'll have the opposite. Where like do you ever have those moments where like I don't know, you're driving in a game and you kind of do a little bit of a lean, right? Like you're actually like actively participating in it rather than just like controlling the experience.
Yeah. I don't play racing games much, but yes, I do. I will sometimes in real life act out, driving motions when I'm doing that in the game, as if it matters. Yeah.
Like or like dodging bullets, like IRL, like as you're playing like a shooter or something, right? Like I do that all the time. Like when I'm like quickly trying to like duck behind cover, I will literally duck IRL a little bit. But I mean, I'm sitting in my chair, so there's nowhere for me to duck. So like my body just kind of like twitches that way. It's like a natural reaction I have. But yeah, 100%. That does happen a lot, where I end up like bridging the two together, and usually that's around the point where I'm like, man, I need to touch more grass.
Muscle memory is fascinating. That's really interesting. Another thing too, like, so I always used to think like my kinesthetic was poor. But then like once I got a personal trainer, I started going to the gym. Oops. Okay. Oh, are you back? Oh. Are you back? Oh, okay, and you're back. Great. Okay. Whew.
Okay, cool. All right, we're
awesome. Yeah, so I always thought my kinesthetic was bad, like muscle memory and stuff. But then I started going to the gym and had a personal trainer, and it turns out, oh no, it's literally just because I just haven't been like doing it right. Like once he actually like showed me how to use it and how to focus it and the techniques and stuff, I actually got pretty good at it. So it's just, I think part of it is my reaction times are not the best. I've never been like a split-second reaction time person, ever. But in terms of like the memory and ability to like push through and follow through, like doing the motions and being able to do motions consistently and regularly, that I'm good at. I'm good at being able to do the same thing over and over again with fairly good precision. Just reaction time. Reaction time is not my best. I'm not gonna be winning any of those like twitch reflex slap fight kind of things, for example.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, my reaction time has always been pretty good. My hand-eye coordination also pretty decent. My problem has always been my stamina. So it's like for the first like couple minutes, like I'm really good, and then it immediately drops off like a rock. After like a certain point. It's not just like I'm slowly getting gassed out. No, like it's like pretty immediate. Yeah, when I get gassed out. So that's always been like a struggle for me. It's like I'm able to perform tasks. I'm able to like perform lifts or just like do like athletic things, but I can't do them for very long. That's the thing. Why? Because I hate cardio. I really hate cardio. Yeah, then once my cardio drops off, like everything else drops off pretty quickly.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's actually been one of the things I've been very dedicated to is cardio. So yeah, I was 8, 9 months away from the gym, and man, yeah, my endurance fell off a cliff. But as I started doing the cardio again, there we go. All right, my body's like, oh yeah, like exercise. I remember this. And yeah, cardio is very important. Do cardio. Anyone listening, do your cardio. Just an hour a week will do. You don't have to do it like every single day or anything like that. But make sure it's part of your routine. Cycle it in there.
Yeah.
So I do like weightlifting, and then I will also do cardio. Yep.
Yeah, have I ever tried to use aim labs? Yes, I used to use aim labs a lot, or really, before that it was Kovacs. I would use it a lot. I used to, when I was really into FPS, I would do aim training, every single day for 3 hours a day. And sometimes, depending on like if I had a specific goal in mind for a certain FPS, I would do like 2 hours in the morning, like first thing when I wake up, and then 2 hours in the evening before wrapping up my day. I was like very, very into it. It was fun. It was actually like the aim training part is actually like, really therapeutic to me. It's kind of like I can kind of understand why like yep. So there are certain programs called aim trainers where it's the whole idea is to simulate muscle memory movement in a game. Well, in this case, it's FPS and FPS games. That translate to the in game. So that's why when you watch like PC players who are like really, really good, like you see that snappy, precise movement, is because of that kind of conditioning. They may not exactly be doing aim training, but something of an equivalent, or just putting in enough time and enough reps. And the goal of aim training is to condense those reps into a shorter period of time, to optimize performance. That's essentially what it is. Yeah, it's a very, very fascinating thing. There's a lot of research that like goes into it when it comes to like the relation between like esports.
Oh, looks like I'm about to get disconnected again. Oh, there's a bridge over here. Are you back? Are you back? Oh, there we go. Okay, you're back. Good.
Going back to the aim trainers, like it's really, really relaxing to me, and it made me realize, it made me really like understand further why people love Osu so much. Is because it's the same relaxing flow state feeling that you get from an aim trainer, but there's music playing on top, so you're just vibing. And I totally get it now why people just chill and play that game all the time. It's like I get it 100%, and it kind of makes me want to play Osu for funsies. Like I already love listening to like to Japanese music and like anime music, like specifically. Like why wouldn't I want to do that and like have that same chill flow state experience? Like that sounds like a good time. Almost kind of like DDR but with a mouse. It's cool. I like it. Change your reflexes. Yeah. Yep. Trains your reflexes, also your precision, and things like that. Well, correction. It trains your precision if you are doing slow and deliberate movements. That's one thing that a lot of people make a mistake of when they're trying to specifically try to improve their accuracy, is that they try to snap to targets rather than trying to make slow, deliberate movements, trying to make their movement from point A to point B as efficient as possible. It's harder to condition that when you're going fast. So it's actually better to like do that specific thing slowly, but then the reaction thing to do it quickly, naturally. Those are two very different things. That's something I had to like really condition myself, because like when I click around, it's like I want to just go click, 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 click. I just want to go fast. Conditioning myself to like, okay, take my time. Like try to make a very, very precise line, like a perfect straight line from point A to point B, and doing that again and again. That was grueling. That was painful to do, because it's like my brain just wants to go fast. I want to go to the next thing. But yeah, it's fun time. I enjoy doing that a lot.
Oh, I thought it was a little bit too much. Hurrying back.
Oh.
So I just found a bridge, by the way. So out past the Adventurer's Guild, there's a broken bridge.
Yes.
Is that a
Yep.
community center unlock, or is that Adventure Guild
Yes.
unlock? Okay.
It is a community center unlock. That over there is the quarry. So that one is kind of like the answer to like, you know how like certain luck days, you just don't really get a whole lot from the mines.
Mm-hmm.
The quarry is the equalizer for that. So if it's not a good luck day for mines, you could check and see if there's anything in quarry. And usually the quarry is massive and stocked full of materials, ranging everywhere from coal all the way up to diamonds. In
Ooh,
that area,
nice.
which is really nice. So it's a way to kind of like supplement, especially in the winter when like the main thing you can do is mining. If it's not a good luck day, instead you could drop by the quarry, which is nice. Yeah, it's also really fast to do with bombs, because you just like spam them everywhere. Everything blows up all at once, and then you just suck up all the loot. It's great.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I got distracted by that. That's why I was a little too late. Whoops. Oh well.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, that's okay. That's really neat. Okay. All right. So that's community center. All right. So we're working on that. Okay. Cool.
Let's see.
I
I actually need to head over and get the fishing pond.
Okay. Also, I put the cheeses in the white chest. I don't know if you've given that to the community center yet.
Oh no, here, let me go grab that real quick. Cheese.
Cheese.
Oh my god, every time I think of cheese, I keep thinking of Keto Sound Redeem, where it's just the sound of like cheese slapping a surface and just someone going cheese. And
Yes.
I don't know why. It's so silly, it's so goofy, but I love it.
Yeah.
Hi,
Oh,
Ollie.
a streamer I follow. They have the redeem, and what'll happen is, if you redeem it, a slice of cheese will slap onto her face, and it'll be that thing. It's like, slap, cheese.
Oh my
It's
god,
great.
yeah, no, I think we're thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's, well, it's you put the cheese on the cat's face. You know, see that one?
Yes.
So cute.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought about doing it, but then I stopped myself from doing it because I felt really bad. I was like, no, this is mean. I can't do this to him. He's a precious boy. He just wants to come up to me and say hello, and then I put cheese on his face. He would be so sad. When I thought about that, I was like, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I can't do that to my cat son.
Oh. Let's see. Carp.
Also, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Here, let me take a little sip. Mm. Thank you for the hydrate, Ollie. Appreciate you. I got jump scared in Celeste. Harder than... Oh my god. Yeah, it's like the middle of the night for you, right, AK Man? So you probably... Did you just scream in the middle of the night over Celeste?
Wait, how do you get jump scared in Celeste?
I don't know, but... You know, I guess I'll find out in the next video.
Ah, that's interesting. Alright, you do that. Here, I'll do some harvesting over here.
Hey, Robin, I finally won a fish pond. Let's go. Ooh, are you at the farm by any chance?
I am.
Okay, can you do me a favor and stand roughly where you want me to put this fish pond? Like, if you have any suggestions on where you'd like it.
Let's see. Well, we've got, I'm not there now. Alright, so we got this, so, how much do you plan on expanding our fields?
I'll probably expand it south, probably maybe like, so you see how they're like in individual grids?
Yeah.
Probably like 2 more, if I had to guess. 2 more to
Okay,
the south,
so-
so kind of where you're standing.
Okay. Do you plan, let's see. I mean, it's fish, so, I mean, I guess we should put it near the barn.
Yeah. For context, it's 5x5.
It's a 5x5? Okay. So maybe, like on this side of the greenhouse, like over here. That might work.
Ooh, okay.
In front of the cave. So
Okay,
I don't
that
think,
works.
I don't think we're planning too many of them.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And we can sprinkle them around. I mean, they look
True.
cool. So yeah, that's the greenhouse there. It should be nice. That way it's with the animals, but not like right next to the animals. Because, you know, Now, of course,
Yeah.
the question is, oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, it's smaller than I thought. Okay, 5 by 5. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, the size is a little bit misleading, but yeah, it's not too big. So
Okay.
yeah, they're pretty modular, so we can like put a bunch of them stacked next to each other, most likely.
Yeah. If I ever get that dang lava eel, toss one in there. But
Oh, that'd be cool.
one of these days. One of these days.
Yeah, one of these days we will find a lava eel. I mean, it's bound to happen, right? Like with enough hours in the save file, it's gotta happen eventually.
Yeah. Well, oh no, I've almost caught the problem. The lava eels are extremely difficult to catch. Like, my goodness. Oh, those guys, they bounce around more than anything else I've encountered so far. They're worse than catfish by a lot. So,
Yeah.
I need to up my fishing game.
Yeah. I'll probably join you for like whenever you're trying to go for lava eels, because it'll probably help if like 2 of us are trying to attempt it as well, just to like get like multiple attempts at it.
Yeah. It's also just a good move. Probably use like the lobster bisque stuff that raises the luck. That'll also increase the encounter chance. Which is handy. Oh, I actually can't put something in here. Oh wow, we've maxed out. We have 999 normal coffee beans. Okay.
Yeah, we have farmed a lot of coffee beans this stream. I've like as soon as they're grown, I harvest every single one every time, and they grow very, very fast. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of coffee.
Yeah, let me remove an item from here because we have like the steel small sword. We could probably get rid of that.
Probably, yeah. Ooh,
I'll go ahead.
That also reminds me. So look what I've got.
Oh, a task.
Check that.
Ooh.
Yep. Plunk.
Oh, does that allow us
guess
to
what
make
I'm
the...
gonna use it for?
Oh.
Coffee time.
Oh, you can
Yeah,
brew
so
coffee in the cask.
Yeah, you can brew coffee in the cask, which is kind of weird, but yeah, that's
I guess
the way
works.
that coffee's made. Ta-da!
Sure,
So we have our first coffee in the works.
Sure, yeah, that's definitely how coffee is made. Yeah.
100%, right? I don't know. I didn't program the game. That's just how concerned Dave wanted to do it. But yeah, you got it now.
I appreciate the fact though that it's a multitasker because I think we also put berries in there too, right?
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can put in this thing. It's like pretty useful multi-tool. Yeah, and like these kegs can actually make some of the most profitable artisan goods in the game, which is really, really nice. Now we just have to upscale this to like Tim Horton levels.
Yeah.
And they're a little bit pricey. 30 wood, 1 copper bar, and 1 iron bar, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, right? But what makes it a little bit more pricey is oak resin. So we need to put some taps in some oak trees. So the big factor for scaling up is time. Time is going to be like the biggest variable for scaling this up. But for now, we have 1 complimentary keg. And there you go. Do you want the first copy of the farm?
Sure.
There you go.
Okay, let's drink. All right.
And you know what? Here, I'll drink one with you. Cheers.
Drink coffee, yes. All right, cheers. Or skull.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Oh, wait.
I almost tried to like give my coffee to you. There you go. Ta-da!
There we go.
All right, and we also get a speed boost.
All right.
Whee! Yeah, so you'll be significantly faster now for about 1.5 minutes. But that scales up even higher with espresso, because we can combine multiple coffees together with the espresso recipe, and that one makes you even faster.
Yep, and I believe I have the espresso recipe too. I do believe
actually?
Let me double check. I believe I acquired that, yeah, from I forgot where. Because I've been diligently watching like all the sauce ones, and I think I got the campfire glowstone ring. Wait. Oh, did I not? Hold on. I lost at the bobbers. Oh, nope, apparently I'm wrong. Okay, I do not. Huh, that's annoying. I thought I did. Okay. I mean, I know it's 3 coffees equal an espresso, but okay, I guess I haven't unlocked them. Oh, I'm about to
Hi,
get
hi, Tunnels.
disconnected.
Hi, Ace Mage.
Okay, there we go.
I don't. No, you're good. But yes, Mage, I'm doing really, really good. I hope you're doing well today as well.
Yay, it's me. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hope
also appreciate
things.
you lurking. Thank you, thank you. Hmm?
Yeah, hope
What's up?
life's going well for you. Alright,
Let's
let's
see.
see.
What am I doing here? I forgot. Coffee. Damn, that's a lot of coffee. We have over 2 stacks of coffee beans.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, we're about to make some crazy amounts of coffee. Slowly but surely, we're building up our cafe. I guess the next step is to make the cafe, right? It's to buy a building.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We've almost got the caviar out. And then
Oh, true.
yeah, we've almost got the caviar going, and then yeah, we can start the cafe with just coffee and add the caviar. So yeah,
True.
yeah. This is
Yeah,
good. This is good.
coffee and caviar, the combo. Yeah, this is gonna be like a very fancy, very bougie cafe, and I'm here for it. I forgot what we were gonna name it. Do you remember what we were gonna name it?
Fertility coffee.
Fertility
Uh,
coffee? Ah, yes.
Yeah, yeah. I know that was the theme, but I forgot if that was the name. Does someone in the chat remember if we had a different name for it?
Yeah, because I
Just
can't
can't
remember for the
remember.
life of me.
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Oh,
Two
it's
two
fine.
weeks is the same. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we'll remember it eventually, or we'll come
We
up
can
with
always,
another idea.
yeah, we can always brainstorm. Let's see.
True.
Hey, well, actually, we could brainstorm a few ideas and then the chat vote on it. That would work too. That'd be fun.
Yeah. It's a struggle, but I will endure. No other options starting to fall out of the dip though, which is really good. I'm glad that you're pulling out of the dip though. I'm really glad that
That's
it
good.
sounds like things are looking up, and I'm really really glad. Let's go. Love that for you,
Hey, glad
Mage.
pulling out of the dip is good. All right.
It was indeed fertility coffee. Oh,
Okay.
okay, so
Thank.
you're right the first time. It's fertility coffee. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's the name of our cafe.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay.
That's so funny. I love everything about that. It's funny too because it's like it's coffee and caviar. I mean, it's literal fish eggs.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes. But yeah, I guess the other one. Well, let's try. Yeah, you were rizzing up Linus. Um. So
Yeah,
I was.
I haven't talked to Linus in a hot minute.
Okay. No worries.
It's okay. I'm just playing hard to get with
Just
Linus. You know, like
yeah. I'm sure he's used to it.
damn, feels bad.
Oh, okay. I'm about to get kicked. Um. So are we
So I
still
was
on the fertility coffee thing? Yes. 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 We are.
absolutely
Right.
yeah. That is the entire theme of our of our save file. Honestly, like everything has been leading up to like making the best coffee shop ever. One thing I wish we could do, I wish we could make buildings in other areas of Stardew Valley as well, you know? Like, just have like pop-up shops all over the place. I think that'd be great. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, let me double check time here. Oh, yeah, speaking of time, just as a heads up, Dom, this will probably be our last day. I do have to wrap up as it is coming up to about time that I usually
Okay.
end stream, just as a heads up.
Oh, okay.
But
All
yeah,
right. Let me finish up these traps then. All
okay.
right. Oh yeah, it's already 1 a.m. anyway. So all right. Oh come on. Ah. Move.
You can
There we
do it,
go.
Dom.
All
You
right.
can make it.
Got it. I got it. There we go. I'm just spot down by the pond, so it's not like half a long ways to go.
Oh, okay. That was such a good call, though. Putting those crab pots in the pond, like on our property. Did not know you could do that. That's actually so incredibly good.
Yeah. Well, it only works thanks to because I unlocked the thing that makes it so the crab pots can never have trash in them. So that's why. Because
Hmm.
otherwise you would only get
Ah,
trash. Yeah. Um,
Oh, I see. Oh, that's smart. Oh, I love that.
yeah. Guaranteed
Oh, that's so
payoff.
awesome.
Because this way it's constantly generating the material for sashimi, so we can have nonstop sashimi fest. Um, Down the road here. That's a long term game. Let's see. I've got +1 home proficiency, watering can proficiency. I got the bee house, speed row, and the farmer's lunch. Okay.
Ooh, nice
Level
upgrades.
3. I was level 3 on farming, not bad. Hey, it only took me 2 years to get to level 3 on farming. It's the farming simulator.
True. To,
My
to
fishing
be fair, I
proficiency
was
is
doing the
insane
majority of the
though.
farming. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, my fishing is really good. That's foraging and fishing are the two I'm really good at right now. All right. So that is the end. Then that's the last day.
Yep. That is
Okay. All
last
right.
day for the stream. So really
Oh yeah,
appreciate you
yeah, it's
making the
one.
time for the collab. Yeah, it is about time for me to quickly wrap up here. But I just want to say, Dom, thank you so much for making the time for these collabs. I absolutely adore our time together, collabing, hanging out, having a good time. Stardew is definitely like a big highlight for me, like as a midweek thing that we do together. So I just want to say
Mhm.
thank you as always. I always have a fantastic time, and also. To the Synths and Gigabytes, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for the awesome chats and conversations, and really hope that you're enjoying what we're doing here. It's been a really chill vibe. I personally like it a lot just for just the relaxation factor of it. This is a really nice like uh a really nice break for me. I personally absolutely love these collabs a lot. So having a great time and really looking forward to the next one that'll be on the 19th, correct?
Yes, February 19th will be our next one. So this will be post Valentine's, so I get to ask you, um, how my Valentine's will be spent single. Yay! So, but I do get to enjoy the post Valentine's chocolate sales. So there's that. Um, but
True.
it's funny. Even when I've had a partner, most of the time I am single on Valentine's Day. Like it's kind of
Oof.
hilarious. And yeah, like my time between relationships tends to be during like the holidays. That tends to be when I'm single because a lot of people like break up with me in like either summer or fall. It's I don't know why. I don't know why that pattern exists, but it does. It's so weird. But yeah, um,
Yeah,
the
sometimes it
times
just be
I've
like that.
yeah,
You know what? I'm
yeah,
gonna get
but
you. I'm gonna find some way of doing the Japanese thing of giving you Valentine's Day chocolates. I will figure something out. Yeah,
oh,
you deserve chocolates.
oh, I do like chocolate. I'm a bit
Me
of a
too. Oh my
chocoholic.
god.
Dark
Yes.
chocolate. To be clear, like dark chocolate has a hard preference in my book. Um,
Oh yes, love dark chocolate. So good.
I think we've talked about that before. Yeah, like
I think so. Yeah.
I'm a 90% cacao type. Uh, that here. Because I could just taste it's different, but so um, and because of lack of sugar, I can actually eat it. My body doesn't hate me for it. Because too much sugar is bad when you're.
Oh
But
yeah.
anyway,
That's completely valid.
but yeah, February
Yeah.
19th, that'll be the next Stardew. This has been great. Oh man, I watched that clip there. That sounds great. I'll probably leave a comment on there too and be like, hey, oh my god. Yeah, say hi to whoever made the video. Um, and
Yeah.
I'll be getting up to some stuff here probably next week. Yeah, I think next week I'll have 3 days off. But then
Yippee.
after that, I think they'll be cutting me back down to 2 days off. So a little less streaming, but that's okay. I'll have more streaming a couple weeks after Valentine's. I'll probably be going back to the 3 days off again, probably until like late March, maybe even into April, depending on how slow we are. Um, it's,
Okay.
it's it's gonna be a bit slow. It's gonna be a bit slow movie wise. At least where I am. So, um, that's good. More time for streaming, more time for making content.
True. That is a bonus. More streaming, more content. Let's go. All right. So I just want to say, Synth Gigabytes, thank you so much for the absolutely amazing support. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the wonderful chats. It means the absolute world to me. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing, bright day and even brighter tomorrow. This is Clicky VT signing out.
Alright, this is Dominic Byte signing out. When next to the beach, may your robot body be fully charged.
Hey, yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Hey, Dominic. How are you?
Hi, Dom. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Sorry, guys. Dominic is, you know, a friend of ours.
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Hey, Dominic, how you doing?
Hello, Dominic.
Hi there, Dominic. How's it going?
Hello, Dominic. Hello, how you doing?
Hi there, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. How are you? Lovely to see you.
What you doing there, Dominic? What you doing? What have you done today? What have you done today, Dominic? I want to know.
Oh, damn. Look at that. Dominic, off the hook, chain, handle, and wagon.
Dominic, hey there, how goes the falling? It goes great, cutie. You want to fall in this lap and watch with me?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Dude, Dominic, you come at the worst times every fucking time. What the hell's wrong with you?
Hey, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Happy New Year.
Hey, what's up, Dominic?
Hi, Dominic.
Hello, Dominic. How are you?
Hello, Dominic. Welcome in. How are you?
Oh, hi, Dominic.
Dominic, hello.
Hey, Dominic Bytes.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. What's up?
Dominic, what's up?
Dominic. Welcome.
Hey, Dominic. We're doing, oh, Dominic. I keep reading your name as Demonic. I don't know why. I'm dyslexic. Give me some slack.
This is such a cool design. So funky, so fresh, and so many design elements in it. You can see like the galaxy pants, the almost futuristic back of the jacket with all the colors, the shoes with all the colors on them. Also, the pointy teeth are so cool. I love the pointy teeth. And then they have the hair with the coloring. So you have the light in the front, you have this streak of purple, and then you have the dark in the back, which is so cool. This is such a fun design. And then the glowing pink eyes is such a cool design feature. It is so nice. It's it really makes the eyes pop and really draws your eyes straight to their eyes. I think you are so cool, and you are gonna get ice cream.
Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
Oh, dear Dominic Bytes, let's just say there are certain positions we could explore together that would make even the most advanced AI blush.